Excuse me. A shame.
Hey! Hello there. Oh, that's right.
Hear a girl out, will you?
Oh, it's you. So, you up for a chat?
Yeah. Hey there.
Right on.
Say,
Greetings, friend. Nothing to report. Sounds great.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
come this way. You have my gratitude.
Nuh-uh.
Come to think of it,
How about it?
Oh.
You look well today. I see.
Hear me out.
Let's give it our all.
Hey!
Right? Right. What say you?
Interesting.
What's up? Perfect.
Greetings.
Ah, it's you. No. I wonder.
Hi there. Over here!
Come here, will ya?
What do you think? Hello there.
Hey there.
How can I serve? How are you feeling?
Marvelous.
Did you need something?
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat. Can't wait to see how you do. Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Not that there's any point in me getting stronger.
How can I best use this power?
How can I best use this power?
I'm getting better.
Hey, new power. All right.
best use this power?
Yes, this makes sense.
How can I best use this power?
Only thorns left on this rose. I'll be able to help even more now.
Hey, a new power!
Have I regained my true power?
I can't wait to test my newfound strength.
I think I've learned something new.
I'm a better man now than I was 5 minutes ago.
How can I best use this power?
I could use...
I'll be able...
I have yet more...
Not that there's any point. Yes,
I've grasped new strength.
I'll be able to help even more now.
Hey, a new power!
Have I regained...
Honestly, that was kinda lousy.
I can't wait to test my newfound strength.
I think I've learned something new.
How can I best use this power?
I'm getting better.
I still have talent, I see. I'll be able to help even more now.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
Training can't wait to see how you do.
Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
Why are they sending you to work, Your Majesty? This'll make it a lot harder to slack off. Unless that's the whole point.
That's enough talk. Let us begin.
See? Even I can be useful sometimes. I probably could have gotten away with doing less, actually.
I've never once doubted your utility, Sylvain. Do not be so quick to belittle yourself.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
Don't I already do enough chores with you at home?
Bad luck this time. Come. It'll go quicker if you don't spend so long complaining. A fine result in spite of ourselves. Perhaps this is the power of a father-son team.
What are you even saying? Actually, never mind. Let's just get this over with.
We all must do our fair share.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Solid, solid.
I admire your restraint, Your Majesty, but there's no need for it. You should eat more.
You have a point. It wouldn't hurt to have a little more to mark this special meal, I suppose. Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Solid, solid.
Huh. You made this? Pretty good.
This is heavenly. You can really never get enough of your favorite foods.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
You made this. Impressive.
Wow, this is so good. I had no idea you had this kind of skill.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
My instruction comes at a high price. Don't neglect your daily studies. My instruction comes at a high price. Don't neglect your daily studies.
Never thought I'd see the day you shut yourself in your room to read. I hear you've been pouring through every book on magic you can get your hands on.
Hey, I read sometimes. Anyway, I had this great idea I needed to do some research for.
I'm afraid to ask. Wait, what's that diagram?
A perceptive question. This here is a blueprint I came up with for a new kind of fire orb.
Really? You're talking about those flame-flinging siege weapons, right? Because that looks pretty small for a fire orb.
Well, that's the point. I want to make it so that our knights can carry one around as easily as they do their swords.
What would that accomplish? Knights don't have the training to use something like that.
Right you are. The wielder needs both special training and some natural magical ability to use one. At least that's the case with our current fire orbs. Which brings me to my main goal, making it so that anyone can use them, no matter their background. I mean, think about the havoc we could wreak if your average knight or myrmidon could also blast out some fire magic whenever they wanted.
That's actually a great idea, Sylvain. I bet we could come up with some amazing battle strategies with those things.
Right? I knew you'd see the light. Either way, it won't be ready anytime soon. I'm not sure when I'll finally be done with it, honestly.
If you don't hurry, the war will be over before you're finished.
Battle's not the only place it'll come in handy. People who don't have any other training could use it for self-defense.
Huh. Come to think of it, that's the same reason you were so interested in my sword. Does this have to do with House Gautier? I know your family's been dealing with Shrang for years now.
Yeah, more or less. We've gone through some pretty tough times. My father's first wife, Miklon's mom, she died in a Shrang raid. We've managed to hold the border for about 100 years now thanks to the Lance of Ruin. But they keep pushing our limits. Frankly, I admire their determination.
It did seem like Margrave Gautier was pretty used to fending off their attacks.
It's not like he's had much choice.
Once I inherit his title, I'll keep doing whatever I can to hold them off. But it's going to be tough without a stronger military. If the king had forces of his own, he could send them in at a moment's notice whenever we were in trouble. Problem is, the last king already tried something like that. It ticked the local lords off to no end.
Makes sense. If the king grows stronger, everyone else loses a little bit of their own influence in comparison. Anyone would have a hard time swallowing that.
I'd say it's worth it if it means the kingdom won't descend into chaos. Whatever the case, any reforms we enact will need to be peaceful and well-founded. Which is exactly why I want us to be able to fight on our own, without having to rely on a relic or on other lords.
Wow, Sylvain, you actually sound like a real heir now. It's a nice change from all the skirt chasing you used to do.
Hey, the future of my house is on the line here. Even the laziest guy in the world would be worried about that. Sure, the kingdom might be a half-frozen stretch of dirt, but it's my half-frozen stretch of dirt. And it's the only home I've got.
Home, huh?
You must rest, Your Majesty. These late hours will only undermine your health.
I appreciate your concern, but I fear sleep eludes me after our last battle. No need to wait for me to do, or to worry. I'll rest when I find a suitable stopping point.
You said the same the other day, then worked until the break of dawn.
I should know better than to argue when you get like this. Very well. I'll rest once I know these documents contain no errors. And if you assist me, it will go all the faster.
This is written in the language of Dusker. Is it a letter to the leadership?
Yes. I'd asked their cooperation in investigating a number of matters pertaining to the tragedy of Dusker. Some interim reports arrived the other day, so I'm thanking them for those and requesting a further investigation into another matter.
I see. Such important tasks warrant daylight. Can this not wait until morning?
And what if I fall in battle tomorrow and the work remains forever unfinished? I must do all that I can while I still draw breath. I will uncover the truth of that day and exact revenge for the dead. I swear it. There's no time to waste. After all, it doesn't appear resolving this issue will be as simple as just setting all the perpetrators to meet their end.
All the more reason to rest and preserve your health.
My rest and health can wait. At least until I've looked through these inquiries into the Western Front. And I should put in some training before I sleep, to make up for all this desk work.
Do you still have nightmares of that day?
You remember then? I'm surprised. I've not mentioned them in years. I used to summon you to my room under the pretense of keeping you safe from the others in the castle. Then I'd have you listen to me babble until sleep finally claimed me.
I've always been grateful for the consideration you showed.
It was my own selfishness, nothing praiseworthy.
Well, if sleep still evades you, I would be happy to lend an ear.
That would only succeed in exhausting us both. We have an early start tomorrow, so please, get some rest. I know you will once again implore me not to overextend myself. But I assure you that I know my own limits better than anyone.
At least let me bring tea before I depart.
That would be wonderful to do. And apologies for always putting you through so much trouble.
Hey.
What kind of greeting is that? I gave you my title, not free license for insolence.
Spare me the lecture. I have a question about the lords of Southern Fraldaria's territory.
So you're having trouble with them as well, are you? Let me guess. They're withholding provisions. Or perhaps they refuse to send troops they promised.
How did you know?
Because I've been through the same thing with them any number of times.
Southern soldiers are unskilled, but they make up for it with sheer numbers. I need their cooperation, yet they refuse to negotiate. And I have no idea how to convince them.
Yes. I imagine they're dealing with their own issues.
And what issues would those be?
When they refused to send reinforcements for the invasion of Sreng, it was because the lords were embroiled in a succession dispute. If one house sent soldiers, the others would pounce on the opportunity to move against them. But mere letters could never have told you something like that.
So you went around to each territory personally?
Yes. Though considering we're presently on war footing, doing so now would be unwise.
Well, that's hardly helpful, but I'll take it into consideration and see what I can do. Something funny?
Just thinking that you've grown into a fine duke.
Were you expecting me to fail? You're the one who gave me the title, after all.
True. But I inherited the role when I was much older than you. You're doing extremely well for your age. It seems I raised two very capable sons.
Don't tell me you're glorifying Glenn's death again.
Felix.
I've been walking in your footsteps, serving our king and leading an army of knights. After all that, I thought maybe I'd come to understand you a bit better. But I still can't stomach what you said that day.
Looks like I overstepped yet again. Perhaps the two of us will never see eye to eye. If Glenn were alive, I half suspect he'd say I was being childish.
Hey, what are the words to that song again? Something about an eagle and a lion flying through the sky?
A flying lion? Pretty sure I know the song you're talking about, but those definitely ain't the lyrics I've heard. The one I know is about some horse with a human face running through the greenest grass you ever did see.
Now that you mention it, that does sound familiar. What a weird thing to sing about. I wonder who wrote it.
Yeah, this isn't working.
You can say that again. I finally finished rewriting the lyrics and everything, but they aren't catching on. Not at all.
I've even heard people theorizing that the horse with the human face is some kind of grand metaphor. You know, since he's a mix of human wisdom and a horse's pure strength, the song is saying that the brave warrior who possesses both will win in the end. Or that the horse is some kind of messenger sent by the goddess to punish sinners.
Why did it come to this? I didn't have any of that stuff in mind when I was writing it. I just wanted to sing about a knight rushing through an open field. And then I snuck in a tiny bit of Dusker mythology that Début told me about.
Not sure how you got from that to a song about a horse with a human face.
I already told you that's not what it is! It's a mythological warrior being from Dusker legend.
All right. Either way, everyone obviously prefers the original version. So, all's well that ends well, right? They say once people hear a song, it's out of the composer's hands forever. The author is dead, all that stuff.
I know you're just saying all this to make me feel better.
It's not just to make you feel better, though. I really believe it. I'm sure all great artists across the centuries have dealt with this exact problem at one point or another.
I don't care about the troubles of people from the distant past. It's happening to me, right now. And there's nothing I can do about it.
Listen, Annette, songs have a lot of power. They help people in need, give them courage when they're down on their luck. And if you ask me, I think yours could inspire our troops out on the battlefield, too.
I don't know.
Hey, what even is a human-faced horse anyway? Is it some kind of monster?
Ain't no monster I've ever heard of. Maybe it's a horrible beast that comes crawling up out of the bowels of the earth.
Don't say stuff like that. You're gonna ruin a perfectly happy song.
Aww.
Oh, it's so late. I didn't mean to take this much of a detour.
Just getting back?
Hey, Début. Hope I didn't worry you.
You didn't. You were in town, yes?
I went to pick up some supplies, but on the way back I saw these flowers blooming, and I just couldn't help but pick some.
Ah, yarrows.
They're used as an ingredient in healing salves, although you can also slap the leaves on your wounds and get mostly the same effect. Oh, and I plan on soaking them in alcohol. It'll produce a liquid that can be used for a wonderful ointment. Though I suppose it would be faster to just use healing magic.
You seem well informed on the subject.
Lenato knew all about it, so I picked up a few things from him.
Lord Lenato had an interest in plants?
Oh sure, he kept tons of botanical encyclopedias and books like that in his room. He loved flowers. He even kept a small herb garden at Castle Gaspar. Hey, you like gardening too, right? I mean, you were always watering the flowers in the greenhouse back at Garreg Mach.
I suppose I do, though I know little of the medicinal properties.
Yeah, I guess knowing how to grow plants is different from knowing how to use them.
Even so, the greenhouse was a treasure to me.
You're right about that. I found flowers there I'd never even seen in Castle Gaspar's garden.
I would like very much to visit this garden of yours one day.
We should go! Of course, a lot has happened since I last saw it, but my younger siblings should still be looking after it.
I look forward to it. Though, how did Lord Lenato come to know so much about medicinal herbs?
He used to serve Grand Duke Rufus, so... maybe he studied them while he was in the capital.
Perhaps.
Sorry, I'm just sitting here chatting away when I should be off making myself useful.
Of course. Medicinal herbs.
Dorothea! Dorothea!
Hello, Flane. What's got you in such a frenzy?
Is it true that you were a diva in Enbar? And that you were praised as having a mystical voice?
I hope I'm more than just my voice, but that's all essentially true, yes.
Then I would beg a boon of you. Would you give me a singing lesson?
Of course. But where is this coming from?
Well, you see, sometimes the soldiers all break out into song. And when they do, I always find myself wanting to join in. Their voices hold such grand aplomb. But the only songs I know are dreadfully old. So, I had hoped that you might instruct me as to the popular songs of modern soldiers.
Is that so? Well, I'd be more than happy to help. In recent years, a new musical style has come into fashion, one involving challenging songs with many overlapping parts. Why don't we start with a little vocal warm-up? Repeat after me.
Certainly, Professor Dorothea.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. My, I feel as if I have become quite good at singing. The power of song is certainly remarkable. It is as if I have been revitalized from the very core of my being.
I agree. Songs can be very empowering indeed. In fact, I recently heard an old tale about how a song once ended a war.
Truly? I have never heard this tale. Would you mind regaling me with it?
Sadly, I don't know much more beyond that. I'll do some digging, but the person I heard it from wasn't too familiar with the story. Try not to get your hopes up, okay?
Oh, I see. Perhaps my brother might. Oh, it is nothing. Since you will be looking into it, I shall do a bit of digging as well. If I learn anything, I will be certain to tell you.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Well, you three are a merry bunch. If this is how you're gonna approach the next battle, I'd better go buy some white cloth so we can start sewing our surrender flags.
Sorry. I was lost in thought for a second there.
You don't say. What's got you down?
I just never imagined we'd all be fighting together here in Dusker. You come back here often, right, Début? I have heard His Majesty say as much on multiple occasions.
Yes.
Well, Dusker is still quite new to most of us, so we will definitely be depending on you.
A word, Ingrid. It's true we shouldn't wallow in the past, but there is also no need for false cheer.
Sure, but considering who we're going up against, it's not like we've got happy days ahead.
We'll be fighting a Dusker militia, right?
Yeah, we've been asked to put down an insurrection. Some sort of internal disagreement.
Dusker is divided. Some seek peace with Fargus. Others reject it.
Things have been getting better between our two lands of late, but there are still plenty of folks who can't let the old grudges go.
Hey, I get it. A lot of these people lost everything.
His Majesty still seeks to make amends. He's come here for speeches countless times. Our activities today are part of that effort.
Well, you still seem awfully gloomy if that's all this is. I mean, I get that this is a place where important folks died, but that's not exactly unusual, you know?
There's more. The leader of this insurrection aided the people who killed the late king all those years ago. So, we're not just here to put down some random rioters. Our real task is to arrest the leader and bring him back to Ferdiad.
That man played a key role in the tragedy of Dusker. And he's responsible for Glenn's death.
Wait, hold on. This guy's from Dusker, right? I thought they had nothing to do with all that.
The vast majority did not.
But a few did, even if they weren't the brains behind the whole thing. We always knew some from Dusker were involved, as guides, if nothing else. And the Boar has been working with Dusker's leadership to find out who they were.
Sounds like the word got out. But still, inciting a rebellion seems like a pretty last-ditch effort to avoid justice.
Will you be able to stay your hand, Ingrid?
I will honor His Majesty's wishes. This leader has information we need, so we have to take him alive. No matter how much I may want to do otherwise. We'll uncover the truth and punish whoever is guilty. That will have to suffice as my revenge.
I think there are a lot of people who'd like a crack at this guy. Which is why we're here and a certain someone isn't.
His Majesty placed faith in us. We can't let him down.
Right.
If you three keep acting like you're going to a funeral, your troops are gonna follow suit. Snap out of it already. Hold those heads up high.
You're right. We're here as representatives of the king. And we can't afford to lose this battle.
Well then.
Come on, let's get this show on the road already.
We must help our allies. Permit no casualties.
Begin the operation.
So they want to keep us out? Fine. We'll just cut our way through. I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
Let's begin.
Not a problem. I've got this.
It's time. I'm going. No killing. It will only complicate things.
You think I don't know that?
I'll not falter. This ends now. Just wait.
A large step forward.
I'll not falter. Imbeciles! Just wait.
You'll be sorry. Give in!
I defy you! Just wait. I'll not falter. Just wait.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
I'll handle this.
Stand down. A fine hit!
Take a breather.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Our allies are under attack just through here. We have to hurry. Let us take this stronghold.
Grant them no mercy.
Here it comes! Take this! You're done! No, not yet!
Now's our chance.
Not a problem. I've got this. Yeah, not bad.
Allow me.
Be careful. These woods are dense.
You certainly know the terrain. Did you live around here? For the love of... This stronghold will fall!
Stand down.
My hometown is near these woods. The same woods where the late king met his end.
Oh, I didn't know.
Aw, those rats! Always sticking their noses where they don't belong.
There's going to be trouble, and we still have allies under attack.
I've grown a lot.
It's not over.
Enough of this. Give it up! Too easy! So this is where Lambert died. And my brother as well.
Do not dwell on old wounds. Come.
Our orders are clear.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
I'm glad to go.
You're mine! Prepare! You'll never win!
Thank you, my friend.
Now die! Stand down!
It must be hard for you to be fighting in your old home, Début.
Your concern is
I hope I can be more useful now.
unnecessary. But thank you.
I like a touching moment as much as the next guy, but we're in the middle of a battle here. Stay focused. I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Not a problem. I've got. Take a breather. This stronghold will fall. Yeah, right. Out of the way! Yeah, right. Take that! I'll take you all on! No, not yet! Take this! It's not over! I can still fight! What the? Snake! Out of the way! No, not yet!
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
Yeah, not bad.
I can still fight!
Here it comes! You're done!
I'm going.
Yeah, right!
orders are... I'll handle this.
Thank you, my friend.
I can still fight!
I cannot grow complacent.
Thank you, my friend.
You called? I get why they hate us, but what sense is there in fighting their own people?
It seems that wasn't the general we were after. Come, let us go. There are still others who need our help. Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
It's time to move.
I'll do it.
Let us take this stronghold.
For His Majesty.
This ends now!
I can still fight!
You'll be sorry.
Give in!
I'll handle this.
Duster has all sorts of people, good and bad.
That's pretty much the way of the world.
I
I'll do it.
I owe you for that. Well, thank you, my friend Vargas.
Don't mention it. Now get out of here and find somewhere safe to hide. Stand down.
Take a breather.
I'm going.
Allow me.
You come for me, huh? Well, bring it on. I'll kill the lot of you.
This is the one we're after. Remember, we need him alive. Surprised the boar sent you with us, Ingrid. I'd have thought he'd keep you as far away from this as possible.
This assignment was my request. I seek to put the past behind me once and for all. Our orders are clear.
I've got this.
Why did you participate in the massacre? I must know. Tell me.
Oh, don't play the victim. Those hands of yours have more blood on them than mine ever will.
You're done! Too easy!
I'm glad to go. You'll never win! Thank you, my friend.
Come here to crush Dusker under your boots once more, have you?
Going. You have no right to say that. Still in the fight.
Yeah, right. No! What are you gonna do to me?
You will come to Ferdiad and answer some questions. Take him away.
Yeah, not bad.
I need to be stronger, faster.
I won't let this go to my head. I cannot grow complacent.
This was a long time coming, and a fine result, seeing as we suffered no needless casualties.
I guess so. Still, I wonder why our target chose to take part in the tragedy of Dusker in the first place.
Could be he held a grudge against Fargus.
Then we'd best figure out the reason for said grudge. Whatever the reason, there's no need to speculate.
Agreed. His Majesty will suss it out.
Yes, let's put our faith in him. But for now, we should tell the citizens of Dusker about what transpired today.
Wait. I must make a brief stop.
Oh? Where?
A lake deep in the forest, where a field of flowers once grew. The area was trampled by the kingdom's army some time back. I want to see if it has recovered.
I could use some flowers in my life right about now. And who knows the next time we'll be coming this way again. Mind if I join you?
Please do.
Count me in too. Felix?
I don't really care about that stuff, but sure. Still, we've got a lot to do, so let's make it quick.
Oh, how lovely. I can't believe a place like this is hidden away in the forest.
I often came here with my sister. I am glad to see it somewhat recovered.
Somewhat? You mean it used to be even more beautiful than this?
Indeed.
Wow. I'd love to see it in all its glory someday. King Lambert died near this spot, right? I wonder if Glenn ever saw this place.
I think it likely. When things settle in Dusker, this field should also return to form. We should come back then, to see the field as he did.
Yes, we should.
You sure you just want to hang back, Felix? This is really something. Might be good to, you know, take in the scenery, maybe think about your brother.
No thanks. Remembering the past is important, but the present gives me all the direction I need. Namely, the duty to protect the same things Glenn did before me.
You mean Dimitri?
More or less. My brother gave everything to protect him, but only because he was protecting the future of Fargus itself. Which that fool will probably try to shoulder all on his own. So I guess they're pretty much the same thing at this point. Anyway, keep that to yourself. And don't you dare tell the boar.
Sure thing.
Good. You know, I don't really care much for flowers, but this isn't so bad.
Then I'll be off.
Have to do my best.
I can do this!
We will all return alive.
I'll do whatever I have to. I'll do my best. We'll win if we work together.
Let's begin. Allow me to help.
I'll do what I can! I'll give it 1000%. Leave every...
You shall pay for this, you hear?
shall pay for this, you hear? My thanks. We will proceed as planned.
There is not a moment to waste.
I'm a little nervous about this.
We must. I've awaited this moment.
I'll do my best. We'll win if we work together.
I'll give it 1000%. We can...
I refuse to hold back. You won't stop me! This strength will ensure nobody dies a needless death.
This is
Leave
all
it to
my
me.
fault.
Allow me.
I got this!
We will proceed as planned.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Let's go!
Apologies.
I'll do my best. We'll win if we work together.
We will proceed as planned. Allow me to help you.
I'll give it 1000. Leave everything...
I'll keep you safe.
I can still fight!
This ends now!
No, not yet!
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
I'm all right.
There is little time for idling. Let's begin. It's time to move.
Leave everything... Let me at him!
How can I face my comrades after this? You shall pay for this, you hear?
Thank the goddess it worked. I'm not stopping now. I'm dragging the others down.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
I'm saved!
I've awaited. Lend me your strength. We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
I'm coming!
Stand back now. Please.
Let's do this, Début!
Yes, Ash. Together. Give in!
How can I face my comrades after this?
I hope it was enough. Let's begin. It's time to move.
I shall take the lead.
Yeah, right.
Join the fight.
Right behind you!
Yeah, right.
Allow me.
I shall take the lead.
Join the fight. I won't give up.
Yeah, right.
I'm still standing.
I'll hesitate no longer.
Could have gone better.
A decent effort.
I have a message, Your Majesty. The Imperial Army has begun an assault on former Arendelle territory.
They've caught on to us.
And? How does Arendelle fare?
The force we sent to bolster their defenses still holds the castle, but they're under considerable pressure. They may not hold out much longer.
That bad, huh? Could they have planted spies in our midst at the fortress?
Even were that the case, this would be an odd turn of events. We left sizable reserves guarding both Aryan Road and Arendelle. Under those circumstances, Felix's unit alone would seem enough to keep the enemy at bay.
But this enemy marches under the flag of the Black Eagles. They appear to be the Emperor's personal battalion.
Edelgard's trying to seize Aryan Road personally?
The Emperor has panache, I'll give her that.
It takes some real guts to confront the Kingdom and Alliance simultaneously. If you ask me, it feels like quite a roll of the dice for us to keep focusing on the West, while the Imperial threat marches towards us unchecked.
We need to go help Aryan Road. If we don't ride out soon, the fortress could fall.
Now wait just a minute. What becomes of the uprising in the West if we do that? Of course, we can't turn a blind eye to the Empire's attack either, but taking the sword to these insurrectionists must be our top priority.
Indeed. Considering the relative urgencies of both situations, the trouble in the West takes precedence. That said, the thought of Aryan Road falling into her hands is a difficult one to stomach.
Send forth the Knights of Saros, then. We may be few in number, but even a small force can be all the difference when defending a siege. And given the debt we owe you, the Archbishop will surely not refuse you this favor.
Thank you, Sedith. I'll send an envoy to her at once. Go to Lady Rhea and request reinforcements from the Knights at both Arundel and Aryan Road. Tell her, if Arundel proves too difficult to pacify, her knights should not hesitate to abandon it. If such an eventuality comes, they're to fall back to Aryan Road and hold the fortress with the others. Understood?
Yes, Your Majesty!
We don't have time to be sitting on our hands either. Let's hurry up and end this rebellion.
Right you are. There's not a moment to waste. We'll begin our war council at once.